me first.
I've got 30 minutes if you wanna spill your mind. Give me all your reasons to why I should take my time. Used to have forever, but you never cared that much.
Hey, what's up, K-Stars? It's your girl Kristyn and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I have never done a year-end reset, and I am going to be doing these on my channel moving forward because one, I want to be more accountable, but I also want to encourage you to do the same. So in this video, we are going to be talking about my 2023 goals. We're going to be talking about my January goals, as well as we are going to get into my electronic vision board. I am so excited. I cannot wait for 2023. I have some big plans for myself, and I definitely think that this is a part of the process to being accountable to making it happen. So with that, get your notebook together, get your iPad or whatever you need to be able to take notes, and let's go ahead and get into it. So normally I do not share my personal goals on my YouTube channel. However, we're gonna go ahead and do it this year because I do feel like, one, it's a sense of accountability, and I want to be able to demonstrate if I'm able to do these things, how I'm adjusting. I feel like it's realistic. One, if I'm able to hit the goals, I really hope I do hit them. But at the same time, if I'm not able to hit those goals, it's a part of the process. And I'm somebody who I don't give up. I have goals for 2022 that I set that I'm still working on. And they're a part of my list that I have right now that I'm gonna share with you guys. But I wanted to just kind of preface it with that because I think this is really important when you're looking at goal setting. So this year I will be sharing them with y'all. I may not do this again next year. We're gonna see how this goes. But I'm so excited. So first of all, and I do have my cheat sheet, my first goal is I want to grow my investment account by 50K. Okay, so I think that this is something that I can make happen. However, it's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take precision and planning. And sometimes that can be hard when you have your main investment account and then you have your personal, trading accounts and scalp accounts and all that other stuff that I play around with. You guys probably know I do futures as well, and futures takes a lot of my time in the evening and before I go to work. So it's gonna definitely be a lot of work, but that is my goal for 2023 is I want to grow my account by 50K. Okay, so I will be accountable to y'all. I will update you every single month and let you know how I'm doing. And it will probably be very hard in this current environment because we are walking into a potential recession. So we'll see how I do, but 50K, that is my goals. Okay, so number 2 is I want to get my YouTube channel back on track. I feel like last year or this year, this is the last day of the year, but I feel like in 2022, I really struggled with focusing on my channel and everything else I had going on in my life. And for myself, it was very hard to see my YouTube analytics continue to decline. And I just think it's a part of life, to be honest. Like, you just cannot do everything at all times. And going through my YouTube journey, I've had such a great experience and I've had some great successes. And for me, I want to get my channel back on track, meaning I want it to be very clear what you can expect from Kristynalexis. I want you to be able to understand the kind of content you can expect, as well as better define who I am and what my channel is about. So that is my goal for 2023. And I do have some objective ways that I'm going to measure that, but I will not be sharing that on my channel. So I'm gonna just keep that personal. I think that is for myself, because I don't need anybody else trying to tell me, remind me, you know what I'm saying, or let me know that I'm not getting it done. So I'm gonna keep the numerics to myself, but you guys get it. I'm sure there are others out there who can relate, and it's never too late to start over. And I love YouTube. YouTube is such a great hobby. And if I'm gonna be doing it, I want it to be successful, especially for those of you who are taking your time and watching me and are coming back to support me here on this platform. I also wanna get my Instagram on track. I feel like my IG, I just been kind of posting whatever. So I want everything to work together cohesively. In terms of my family and my household, I want my home to stay clean and organized. I have sacrificed that at times. At times I've sacrificed that because I have so much on my plate that it has been hard to prioritize just everything. And with doing as much studying as I did, learning futures in 2022, there were times where I had to decide, like, am I going to study or am I going to do this? And for 2023, I gotta put me first. Okay, I did that last year. So this year I gotta put the house first. So we're gonna do a little bit more around the house to make sure that my home is always clean and organized and that everything is exactly the way that I want it, because there is no feeling like walking into a room in your home and it doesn't look the way that you want it to look. Okay, so I want to talk about January because I do think you have to break your goals and break them down smaller so that it's easier to get after them. So for January, I have some things that I really want to do that I'm going to share with you guys, and I really encourage you to go through this exercise for yourself and do the same thing that I've done here today. So first of all, I want to read 2 books. I have 2 books that I've already purchased, and I'm gonna be reading those books this month and trying to get all the way through them. So I will keep you guys updated as to if I can get that done. I also wanna work out a minimum of 3 times a week. I wanna start there, see where I get, but I feel like this is really important to me to getting back on my healthy journey. I didn't put this as like an overall goal for the whole year, but I think if I start there, I can kind of figure out what is a good sweet spot for myself for 2023 when it comes to working out. So in 2022, Brian was gracious enough to take over the family budget. So that budget is what we pay our mortgage with, all of our household bills, our groceries, just anything that is for the family. We each then also have our own individual budgets where we pay things like our car payments, we pay, you know, your own personal gas, things that are for you specifically, okay? So for my personal budget, when Brian took over the family budget, y'all, I fell off. I fell all the way off. Like, it has been really, really difficult for me. I don't know what it is. So this morning I set my Mint up to manage my budget. I really like Mint. I've used them in the past, and I decided to go ahead and revive my Mint account. I used to use every dollar from the Dave Ramsey program, but I just don't want to spend that much money again this year and do it every year. I'm like, why not just take advantage of something that is free? And if I want to pay, I can pay to remove the ads. But in terms of the functionality, it's all pretty similar. So I set up my Mint today, and I'm going to be using this to manage my budget, make sure I don't go over, as well as plan for my investment account and my personal expenses. Another goal is I said I want to complete my electronic vision board, so we're going to do that together here today. I also said for the month of January, I'm doing a no spend January. Now, I'm not talking about my gift cards I got for Christmas, not talking about my business account where I do purchase things for my YouTube channel. I'm talking about my personal expenses, because I'm an Amazon girl. I'm an Amazon myself to death, where I purchase things and I have things coming from Amazon every day. But when you check your account, you can spend so much money so fast, it's not even funny. So I'm doing a no spend January, not spending any money at Amazon. I'm not going to be buying anything I don't need, and I'm definitely going to chill out on buying DoorDash for myself for lunch when I'm working from home. Okay, so the last couple I want to drink a minimum of 32 ounces of water a day. I want to only eat out 2 times per week, and this is not a part of my no spend January because I just know I can't go full cold turkey. I gotta give myself 2 days, so when I have a craving, I can pick whatever of those 2 meals I'm gonna do, and that's gonna be it. Okay, so we're gonna say 2 days, and then I'm gonna meal prep my lunches. And I'm excited about doing that because in the past, when I would meal prep my lunches, I would eat less calories, I was happier, and it was so much better for my overall health. So I didn't mention that, but I definitely am gonna be taking better care of my body, because y'all, I went to the doctor and they weighed me, and I weigh my heaviest I've ever been in my whole life, and I don't like that. So we gotta lose some of this weight, and not just because I'm trying to look better, but because I know it's not healthy for me to carry as much weight as I've been carrying, and I just want to get healthier. Okay, I'm not getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger, you know what I'm saying? And we just want to make sure we take care of our bodies as best we can. Okay, so the last thing before we get into the vision board is I want to share with you my plan for my YouTube channel for 2023. I'm so excited. I have changed my channel a number of times throughout the years. I've been on YouTube, I think this might be my 6th or 7th year. So I've gone through hills and valleys. I've had tremendous growth growth, and I've had times where my channel, like now, has slowed down a lot. I've been so just distracted, and I'm excited to get back to what I truly love. This is one of my passions. I love sharing things with you all, and it's just a way for me to express myself creatively and be able to take my mind off the rest of my life, which sometimes can be really, really intense. Okay, so my plan for my channel is I will definitely be doing monthly resets. So I'm going to be updating you guys each month on where I stand with the goals that I had and the goals that I set for myself. So that's number one. Number two, we will still continue the weekly vlogs, but those vlogs are going to be more focused on my life as a project manager, my life in terms of how I'm doing with trading, and just the things that I really do as a mom, as a career woman, and the part of me that I honestly most of the time don't record. Like, I always kind of record what I think is the fun stuff, and I think at the end of the day, I gotta record what really is my life, because I feel like that is why I struggle with when to pick up the camera. So the weekly vlogs will still be here. Also gonna be talking about my lifestyle changes and the things that I'm working on from a goals perspective that we talked about here today. I will have some videos that'll be focused specifically on those things, and then they will just be incorporated in my weekly vlogs as well. But we're definitely gonna be getting into the things that I've said I'm changing about my life and the things I wanna get better at here in 2023. And then lastly, I did kind of say this, but career topics, my career in general, I feel like that is what really makes me different. That's what makes Kristyn unique here on YouTube. There's not a lot of women, there are some, but there's not a lot of women that look like me that are doing the same types of things that I'm doing. So I feel like I have a unique perspective, and I definitely want to be able to share that because I think that's where I can add the most value here on this channel. So with that, let's work on our vision board. I have my iPad here because I want to create that vision board here on my iPad. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Pinterest and we're going to find some photos and just organize those pictures so that we can then take them to create our vision board. I feel like Pinterest for me is the easiest place to search and find photos that tend to fit whatever it is aesthetically that you're looking for. And I think photos are very important because they help you visualize whatever that thing is you're trying to accomplish. So we're gonna start with Pinterest. I'll be leveraging the list that I have here, and then I want to create just like I did in my vision board video. And if you didn't watch that live, make sure you go check the vision board live out. But I want to have my title where I just have like my theme for 2023, and then each of the different sections I will have something similar but probably a little bit smaller or not as verbose as I will in terms of the title. So we're just gonna make it look cute. We're gonna make it be something that when I look at it, it really is speaking to me, and I just encourage you to do the same.
Release me, I'm moving on. Feel the speed of my ride. No worries no more, no, no. Here's your bitter goodbye. Like ooh. Feel the speed of my ride. Like ooh. I got faith by my side. I'm coming through. I'm finding new ways to be. You won't call me no more, you see. Now I'm loose, got no one in my way, and I want more from this world. I crave sunset and ocean.
So I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. Again, this is definitely something different for me, but I'm so excited to incorporate this as a part of my channel. So if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comment section. Also hit the like button, and if you have just found me, please subscribe so you can keep up with my journey here in 2023. I have a lot of old content on my channel, so some of it I'm like, oh my gosh, but you can go and watch those old videos and get to know me a little bit better. But don't judge me, okay? I'm gonna get it together here in 2023 if you go back and look and you're like, okay girl. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. You're the real MVP. And with that, I will see you in my next upload. Bye-bye.